everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm doing another first impressions, and this is going to be on the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. Now I believe that this is kind of like the new packaging that they had on the old foundation, but I have actually heard that they've changed the formula. Now I never tried the original foundation, so I'm quite excited to give this a go and see how it applies. Just to let you know, I have got pretty oily skin. Like by the end of the day, most foundations on me will go quite oily in the T-zone, so I'm really hoping this is going to be one that doesn't go so oily as other foundations. For reference, another foundation that I really like is the L'Oreal True Match. That works quite well for my skin type, even though it does go a little bit shiny. So yeah, this is going to be the foundation I'm testing out today. Now this retails for £9.99, which is a really good price, a really affordable price. What it's supposed to be is from the drugstore, but yeah, I picked this up and I'm really excited to give it a go. I picked it up in the shade 10 Ivory. They had quite a big shade range, but I feel like they were quite all warm undertones, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too warm for my skin type. And yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm going to start off by priming my face with the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue Primer. I did actually want to use a new primer. This is the Gosh Primer Plus Skin Adapter Primer, but I obviously want to use a primer that I know works quite well with my skin. And then I'm going to go in and apply the foundation. So I picked up the shade 10 Ivory. Now normally Ivory is actually quite a light shade, but to be fair, this is actually quite dark. So I'm just going to be applying it to the face. I've put 2 pumps and that seems to be quite a lot, so I think that'll be enough. And then I'm going to buff it in with a brush and then go over with a sponge to fully blend it in. So I'm just taking a flat top foundation brush. I'm hoping this is going to be the right shade. This shade, considering it's ivory as well, seems quite like orangey based. Most of the foundations there either had like a really warm undertone, like they look a little bit orangey, or they had a really cool undertone. And for me, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, so it was kind of hard to pick out my shade that I think would match my skin tone. So I kind of just went with ivory because normally for me, that's the shade that seems to work quite well. To be fair, it doesn't look too bad. It's blending quite well into my neck, and I feel like on camera it looks a lot more orange than it does in real life. But yeah, that's blended really nicely. It doesn't look cakey at all. Like, it literally looks like a second skin. I would definitely say that's a medium coverage. I wouldn't personally say it's a full coverage. I feel like you could build it up though, because I still have like a little spot here that's kind of showing through, and my freckles are still showing through slightly as well. So personally for me, I feel like that would be a medium coverage, but for me personally, I prefer that to a full coverage. I find full coverages are always too cakey for my skin. So far that looks really nice. It's blended really nicely on the face. So I'm just going to go ahead and now I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I've just finished applying all my makeup, and I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love how this foundation is looking. It doesn't look cakey at all. It literally looks really flawless on the face. All of my products blended really nicely on top. I didn't have any problems with any patchiness or anything. I will try and check in at the end of the day to see how well the foundation has lasted. I'm hoping to keep it on for around 8 or 9 hours, but yeah, I will see you guys in quite a few hours actually. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick close-up before I went to show you what it looks like on the skin. But as you can see, it looks really nice at the minute. Hello everybody, so it's a lot later on now and I've had the foundation on for about 8 hours. I thought I would do my final check-in now because probably won't take my makeup off yet, but it's going to get dark soon, so I thought there's no point doing a check-in after this, but I will write down in the description bar if this changes at all from how it looks now. So basically I'm really happy with how the foundation looks. It looks a little bit shiny, like I don't know whether you can see it on camera, but it has gone a little bit shiny in kind of the T-zone area, but to be honest I kind of expected that. It hasn't gone any more oily than the rest of my foundations. To be fair, it looks quite similar to the L'Oreal True Match. It looks a little bit cakey there around the nose, but apart from that, like, it looks really good. So really happy with how it looks. It doesn't look patchy or anything, so yeah, overall I definitely would recommend this foundation. For my skin, it has worked pretty well. It did go a little bit shiny, but kind of most foundations do, so I sort of expected that. But if you have a slightly less oily skin than me, I would definitely recommend this foundation, because honestly, apart from that, it's so nice, and it is so flawless as well. Like, even now, having it on for 9 hours, it still looks really flawless. So I would definitely give this foundation a massive thumbs up. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please go and give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and go and subscribe down below if you haven't already and you want to see more videos like this one. I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.